Hi everyone, it's Miss Owen here at BMS, and today I'm going to show you how to find the slope of the line when given 2 points. So basically we're finding the rise over run, but instead of in a graph using rise over run, we're given 2 points. Now, of course, you can always graph these 2 points here on graph paper and then find the rise over run, but here's another way that you can find it. So you need to know the equation, and the equation for finding the slope of any line given 2 points is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's the equation that we're going to be using today. So we're given these 2 points in this first example, 2, 1, and 5, negative 3. So we know that ordered pairs are always labeled as x, y. Okay, that's just an ordered pair. So underneath both of them, I'm going to label them as x, y, x, y. So if you look at this one, this is the first point. Since this is our first point, we're going to put sub 1s next to it to distinguish between our first and our second. Our second is going to have sub 2s next to it just to show us the difference between the first and the second point. Then we're ready to use our equation. All we're doing is plugging in our numbers x1, y1, x2, y2 into our equation. So again, our equation is y2 minus y1. So I look for my y2 value. My y2 value is negative 3. So it's negative 3 minus whatever y1 is. And I look over here, y1 is 1. So I put negative 3 minus 1 first. Okay, then on the bottom, it's x2 minus x1. So x2 is 5 minus x1 is 2. Now I'm ready to do the math. What is negative 3 minus 1? Well, that's negative 4. And 5 minus 2 is 3. So my slope, or my rise over run, or we can think of it as the rate of change, is negative 4 thirds. Okay, so let's look at another example. Same thing. You want to start by labeling them as xy, xy. Our first point is our first point. We're going to label it with 1s. Our second point, we're going to have 2s next to it just to distinguish, again, between the first and the second point. Now we're ready to use our formula. So y2 minus y1. y2 is 0 and y1 is 2. So we have 0 minus 2 over our x2 minus x1. x2 is 2 minus x1 is negative 2. And now we're ready to do the math. What is 0 minus 2? Well, 0 minus 2 is negative 2. And what is 2 minus negative 2? Well, you see here there's 2 negatives. 2 negatives side by side together make a positive. So I'm going to change this to a plus sign. Okay, and 2 plus 2 is 4. Now I look at this fraction negative 2/4, and it can be simplified. It can be simplified to negative 1/2. And that's the slope of the line, the rate of change, or you can think of it as the rise over run. Again, if you want to, you can graph these 2 points on graph paper, and when you go from your first point to your second point, it's going to go down 1 and over 2, down 1 and over 2, every single time to get on that exact line. I hope you all found this helpful. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.